So don't get mad if you have to repeat yourself. Don't get mad if, because me, I teach the same thing so many times. It's just I just have to get used to it. Okay. All right, I've gotten used to it. Repeating myself, writing stuff down, making handouts, posting it on websites, and all of that stuff. So that's just something you're gonna have to get used to. All right. And also, managers are dangerous. I know you would think like, wow, managers are really developed people, but managers are developed at telling people what to do who get paid. All right. When people first come into this business, they're not getting paid, from day one. All right. Not unless they have everything set up and they start moving. But the minute they sign up, they're not getting a check, a steady check. All right. So you have to watch your mentality. It's not more so of do what I say or you're fired. It's more so on how to motivate people for their own good to do something that's going to benefit them. So managers have to learn that they have to change their approach. All right, so there still is some developing that needs to take place with these managers. All right, and here's just a simple fact, ladies and gentlemen: people are going to do what they want to. Simple as that. So you just have to stay with the process of drawing them, developing, and deploying them. All right, and keep the inspiration coming. All right, but there is a limit to that, which I think we're going to talk about on the next slide. And yes, we are. I myself have a personal rule. I give people 7 times. And what do I mean by that? I don't give people 7 mess ups. That's not what I mean. No, because people mess up a lot more than that. I mess up a lot more than that. No, I mean I give people 7 times who stop trying. All right. So if I'm calling somebody, and they don't get back in contact with me, I'm going to call them 7 times. Of course, I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to do it the first couple of days, and then I'll do it at the end of the week, and then I'll do it every week. But once I get to 7 times, I'm not going to chase people around. No. And it's not beneficial to you either. I mean, if you can't get in contact with them over that period of time, then, that's not necessarily a person that you should be working with. I mean, yeah, it's understood if something's tragic is going on in their lives, but ladies and gentlemen, this is a business. We have to treat it like a business, all right? In a business, if we don't put the work in, if we don't put the effort in, then we're not going to yield the results, but the costs are still going to keep coming. All right, you have to work for the revenue, all right, but the costs are going to come no matter what. So this is what we have to instill in our minds. We have to do what we have to do, all right? And if you're having trouble with people and leading people, just stay in recruiting mode. All right, when you're doing all you can for people, when you've developed yourself into a strong leader, the fact of the matter is sometimes you might have to get back in recruiting mode until you get the desired residual income that you'd like, okay? And right here, this is a great point. Keep records for 2 reasons. Number one, accountability. You want to have that, somebody comes into contact with you, they haven't called you in 3 or 4 weeks, and they say, but you didn't call me, but this didn't happen, but that didn't happen. You pull out your notebook and you name everything that happened, the date, the time, and where you were and where you met at. Nobody can argue with records, okay? So it's good to keep records for accountability purposes, all right? Plus, it can be a good self-improvement tool so you can see, is it my fault this person left? Or is it the fault of that person? Is it this? Is it that? How can you improve yourself? All right, so it's good to keep records and then look over them. All right, and see how can I better myself. How can I speak more clearly? Can I work on my diction or anything like that? It's good for self-improvement. And also believe in what you have and are offering. Because if you don't believe in it, it's going to leak through in your communication with people. It's going to leak through. It's just like putting a white towel over, I don't know, something, or over a bloody womb or something. Like if you're bleeding profusely and you just stick a white towel over there, it's just going to bleed through. Everybody's going to see you're bleeding. All right, now I want to talk about actual business opportunity. All right, we're all about building up an organization that lasts. Hint, hint. Keys to success for the long term, something that lasts, all right, something that you won't have to keep doing over and over and over again. I mean, because eventually we want to retire at a very young age or in a very short period of time. All right, so you want to build something that lasts. So when you look at business opportunities, you want to look at how profitable is their upfront payout. Is the company stingy with the offer and payout? Or are they just promising everything on a residual aspect, the front or the back end? No, and then you want to analyze the distribution of the compensation plan. Are there very few people at the top getting paid and everybody else struggling? Or you want to look at that, because if your people aren't making money, then it's not going to last for the long term. They're only going to stay with you so long. They're only going to fund their business out of their pocket for so long. All right. And also look at this. This is a crucial point. And when the marketing alliance was picking its biggest business opportunities, our main business opportunity. This is a main point we looked at. Do you get paid more for helping others or yourself? All right. Crucial. Crucial. Because if it rewards you for doing work, then you're going to make money, but you're going to have to keep doing work to keep making money. But if it rewards you for helping others, then you can focus more so on helping others, and then eventually your results will grow exponentially and your business will take on a mind of its own. All right, it'll just grow just contagiously. It just, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I've been through that. When you motivate people and when you get people moving, and if you have a solid foundation with the business opportunity, great compensation plan, and also incentives, it's just going to grow like a wildfire. It's just going to grow crazy and out of control. And this is what we want. We want that snowball to build a momentum on its own and just continue to grow without us. All right, now to sum it up, I showed you guys the entire marketing funnel, from the automated back end to positioning yourself online to managing your contacts, and then the all important business partnering. Okay, your small and intimate group of business partners that's going to take you guys to the top. Then we talked about the importance of leadership skills, all right, and how necessary they are, and how you have to have substance. All right, you can't just be a wagon making a lot of noise, because you're not going to keep anybody around you. You might draw a crowd, but they're not going to stay. And then I talked to you about people. And the fact of the matter is, people are just going to do what they want to. I mean, you can do all you can to motivate and inspire them, teach and empower them, but you can't do it for them. It all comes down to whether they want it or not. And then we talked about the skills of leading people. And then we analyzed business opportunities and what you need to look at in your business opportunity if it's going to last for the long term. Now, that's all, folks, for this great series. And we did get it under 20 minutes. I'm excited about that. I got a lot more training coming for you guys. Keys to success for social media is next, as well as finishing up setting up your back end with action steps, followed by the putting your opportunity in the marketing funnel. And then once your complete back end is set up, then you can go on ahead to those marketing videos which we have set up for you guys, and we're going to show you how to tap into some huge markets. I mean, just huge, wide open markets where we can all participate and all benefit from. Okay, well, it's been a great adventure with you guys. I'm going to see you guys in the next series, and then in action videos, and we're going to keep this thing moving along. See you guys later.